will always triumph over evil.
Alright, so Erlang guide. This is on a verse. So, decided to do Erlang. So, Erlang's changed a little bit since his release. Fatalis got moved to his 3, or his haste, whatever you want to call it. Cripple completely removed from his pin, and then you got some, you got a buff this couple patches ago to his base stats, sync to his base power and base attack speed. So that's good. In solo lane, I went Death's Toll and then boots, warrior boots. I like warrior boots instead of ninja because I'm more of a. I like to land abilities with them. I like to land bases within the combo, not just like wail on them for like an hour. After that, it's really what you want. You can try gladiators. I'm not a big fan of it, so I would just go right into a breastplate instead.
This will keep me safe.
But for the sake of this, we're gonna go into gladiators. Cause it's okay in Erlang, but it's not the best thing in the world. But I still think gladiators is just that good to where he can use it. But I wouldn't keep gladiators late game. Unlike Wukong, you know, like Kakawan, where I would keep it late game. After that, you want to go into a breastplate. After that, you want to go into a spirit robe, and after that, if you want damage, 100% you want damage. This is the only damage item you'll ever need with Erlang, ever. Then I have to go with Frostbound. In late game, I would sell gladiators for probably a mantle, winged blade, health, or a lot of defense. So right now I have 40% CDR, so that's really good. But if you're like me, you have fun. So yeah, that's my conquest build right there. On any other mode, I go boots, and then right into a Height of the Ocean, then right into a Kins, and then mantle, spirit robe, or no, mantle, spirit robe, sorry, spirit robe, frostbound, mantle. And this is where I get real dangerous in the other modes, but for the sake of this, I'm actually, because I haven't played that much Conquest recently, but for the sake of this, we're gonna do this build. Not in this order, but just this build in general. For leveling pattern, at level 1 on Conquest, you're gonna level your 3. Basically, at the first wave, if they are standing in the wave, like they basically know how to stop an Erlang clear. If they're standing in the wave, don't try to like what you can do is, so say like the waves are meeting, right? It's coming up. You can go around, kind of like into the fire area, and then start from the back, and just go like this, and then start hitting the minions. His clear isn't that good, so you're gonna have to be careful around that. At level 2, I usually get the 1. The 1 usually gives them a lot of pressure early game. And at level 3, I do get the pin, because the pin is very important to his combo. So we're gonna go down. Let's talk about Conquest. Like down to just this. So basically, at level 3, this is what, I mean, basically this is what the Erlang combo is. Well, I messed up on that. Tired right now. Alright, so this is what the Erlang combo really would look like. Tired right now, guys. Sorry. Whoa, what the hell? What the fuck? Hold on. Did you guys hear that? I was pressing it, and it wasn't activating. Yeah, that's weird. It's a glitch. What the hell? Alright. No, we'll wait till I can do the 3. Okay, there. Like that. Like, if you master that knock-up cancel into the, with the 1, you will do so much damage, it's retarded. But basically, we're gonna go to late game mode. His deadliest moment is mid game, obviously. And for relics, I like to go Shell and Overgum. These two relics are so good. Oh yeah, for just leveling patterns, I personally like to level the 1 because I know how to land all of them. AA as well as CC. I don't level the ult that much. I usually level it when I want to. Really, when you want the ult level, that's when you should level it. Like when you can and you feel it's like, okay, I want it now, you can get it. So level the 1. I usually get the 1 to level 4, then I'm fine with it. Because it's a good damage boost. I like to stay at 70 for a little bit, and then I upgrade to 3 because the cooldown goes down. Then I get that to rank 4 too, and then I start upgrading the pin. And around level 13, that's when I want to start upgrading the heal a lot. And I max out the 1, 2, transformations, ult, and ult. But this is what's gonna happen to people. That much damage, and I'm that tanky. It's just beautiful. Love this character so much. Or if you just want to like absolutely burst someone down, go with me. Dead, like just instant dead. Something you need to know about Erlang: his A progression is relatively weak. It doesn't really have any strong moments. The strongest is a 1, and that's about it. Some tips about his abilities. His 1 doesn't reset to A Shen. So when I'm clearing a wave, what I usually like to do. Wait for the next wave to respawn. So when I'm clearing a wave, I like to time it. I like to time activating my 1 on the cleave part. So it's usually 1. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, and then 4th. That's when you want to do the. That's when you activate the 1. So it usually looks like something like this. Something like that. You just want to spread out your cleave damage as best as you can. It's passive, this Howling Celestial Dog. So yeah, basically, it does 15% of his basic attack damage. It does not proc the 1. Sadly. I wish it did, but it didn't. It triggers items for basic attacks, 15% of the normal damage, and can crit. Don't have real crit. But yeah, it can trigger base attack at 15%. So basically, he's gonna proc Kins at 15% of 4% of their max HP. So when you hit someone, well, that's 4 damage numbers at once. You ramp it up with this. Which I do think it actually procs on the 1. No, it doesn't. No, the 23 is the dog. So yeah, my dog alone did 300 damage to Odin there at level 1. So much as just a raw. Just autos. So my dog's done around 170 damage. I'm just hitting him. So you're doing basically 800 extra damage. No, wrong number. Doing 1100 extra damage because of the dog. Little thing about the dog. Something that's really interesting about him, he will run and track enemies. So basically, if you hit someone and then like dash away, the dog will run after them. He'll stop at a certain distance. I don't know what the distance is. It doesn't happen that much, but note the dog will run them down. And if you have Frostbound, it will proc again. However, only if 15% of the slow. 15% of the 30% of the slow. So that's something to know. With Erlang, you're really... Okay, so when you're playing Erlang, you have to realize you are the easiest warrior in the game to kill. Without a doubt, you were 100% the easiest to kill. He has no CC immunity in his kit. None. None in his transformations, none in his ultimate. So you have to be extremely careful. This is why Spirit Robe is one of my favorite items on him. Winged Blade was one of my favorites, but it doesn't have attack speed anymore. Kind of makes me sad, but Winged Blade's still good on him. I just don't get it because it's just not that aggressive for me anymore. But if you want to play it safe, get Winged Blade. It'll be fine. That's really about it. Matchups that I don't like with Erlang are against solo lane. I always struggle with Ravana. I don't know why. Ravana just I don't know why. I can deal with the Sun Wukong. Bologna I know how to deal with. And Osiris really, for me, it's back and forth. Like, I kill him, he kills me, I kill him, it's just back and forth. Those two, I love those two together. But yeah, just really be careful. Again, if you're ever wanting a pure damage item, you only need Kims. Don't ever get another one. You don't need it. The only other one I would ever advise getting would be Stone Cutting, or maybe Masamune, but that gives protections too. You're going for more of a hybrid build. But on jungle, which I haven't talked about jungle, which I'm practicing Erlang jungle recently. So I would do that, and then that. And then go right into a boots. Which, by the way, if I'm doing Erlang jungle, I would not get Hermagomum, I would get beads instead. And I get beads first. And then I'd go right into an Ichable, which I don't know anymore though, because it's getting nerfed. I might still get Ichable. Yeah, I'll probably still get Ichable. It's just so cheap. Then after Ichable, I would probably get Spirit Robe, then Kins. So it would look like this. Then sell Boombas for Executioner. And then sell that for a Mantle of Discord. And you'll notice your damage is absolutely insane. At some points, like that damage is just great, mate. So basically, if you want to delete someone, you just go like it's just a deletion, you know. But yeah, I would play him in solo or jungle. I see a lot of Erlang supports. I don't see it. I don't see how he'd be a good support, but some people do. But yeah, again, any questions, like this Sano guy, just ask, like any specific questions that I didn't, like, answer in this video. But, yeah, your Erlang guide.